America, we are back, baby. Welcome to another episode of America Unfiltered. We got a great show for you guys today. Glad to be back with you guys here on Wednesday. Sorry, I had to check what day it was for a second. I forgot. It's like, is it Tuesday? Is it Wednesday? Is it Thursday? But we're back in action, back to the show. A lot of different things to report on. Glad to have you guys with us. Like I said, it's going to be a great show. Glad to see some people are here in the live chat with us as well. We got a few different people, a few different channels. But we have a lot of stuff to talk about, like I said. It's been a busy few days. And before we get into any of the major news, there are a couple things I do want to talk about. Our major news we're going to get into later. I want to talk about Joe Kent possibly testifying, saying that Israel was involved in the Charlie Kirk assassination, or that seems to be the implication. We're going to watch a video today from Turning Point USA's podcast host where they talk about this, and they seem pretty upset about it. I haven't actually even watched the video. I've just had a lot of different people send it, and I was like, you know what? Let's watch it live on the show today. That seems like a good idea. But Joe Kent, in his interview with Tucker Carlson, kind of hinted at the idea that there was a lot of foreign influence involved in the hit. And we're going to go over the implications of that. We're going to go over what I think today, and we're going to go over what Turning Point USA and Joe Kent is saying about this. And maybe we'll talk a little bit about the Joe Kent, Mark Levin radio interview. That was pretty fucking hilarious. I don't know if anyone caught that, but that was absurdly hilarious. And then the other thing I want to talk about later today, I want to talk a little bit about Greg Bovino, which is the man from the who worked under Trump, who was fired recently or forced to resign, it looks like. And this is the guy who seems like he was driving the idea of the deportations. He had a plan for 100 million deportations, and apparently he made one Jewish joke behind closed doors, and that tanked the rest of his career. And they forced him out of the administration, forced him out of work. So we'll talk about that a little bit today. Matt Walsh also had some good comments on that I think we're going to highlight later today. But there's a lot of little things that happen that really, some of them are just so fucking absurd. Some of the little things we're going to talk about, like the little news bits that I always throw in at the beginning, they're the most absurd ones I've ever seen. I've been doing this show for over a year, and I have never seen topics this fucking insane. And one of them is like really personal to me. So somebody that, I don't know if I could call him a friend. I would like to, but I don't really know this person that well, but it's someone I've met through this. And if you guys are fans of the AF movement, and if you've been around for a long time, you know a little bit of the lore, then you know the name Michael Lionheart. Michael Lionheart is an AF streamer, arguably one of the best gamers I've ever encountered. You know, me and him, we did a few gaming streams. We've done a few StreamYard streams together. We've streamed many times together. But he was recently arrested, and I'm not going to talk a ton about this, but I just want to make people aware of how fucked up the world is getting. But Michael Lionheart was recently arrested in the UK for using the N-word. And for whatever anyone wants to say about, oh, but you shouldn't say that, blah, blah, blah. It's a fucking word, you cunts. You can say whatever the fuck you want as long as you're not threatening to hurt somebody. I understand in the UK the laws are different than America, but this should be universally applied across the globe. You should be able to speak your mind. Everybody should be born with the right to speak freely and to speak their mind and their hearts. And if in that moment he felt like that's what he wanted to say, so be it. He should be able to say that. The fact that he is getting arrested for a word right now pisses me off. It upsets me. This is somebody who loves people. This is somebody who believes in Jesus Christ. This is somebody who is a good, kind person and a family man. And this is somebody who is being harassed by his government because of the use of a word. A fucking word. This is bullshit. This world is falling down in front of us. People are getting punished, arrested, fined, possibly jailed over using free speech. And again, I'm not trying to make the arguments that, because we have free speech here in America, that those rules apply all around the globe. I get they don't. But it's bullshit that somebody can get arrested in the UK just for fucking speaking. Especially when you look at, what's going on there. We even saw that story a few months back of the girl who got raped by immigrants. And she called them dirty immigrants. That's literally what she said, dirty immigrants. And she faced more jail time for that than the people who actually fucking raped her. This is what it's like for Michael Lionheart. Michael Lionheart is getting raped by the UK system right now. He said a fucking word. A word. It's bullshit that this is happening. It is bullshit that he's going through this, and we should all support him through this. So I want everybody, again, I rarely ask people go gift people on their streams, but Michael Lionheart, the next time you see him streaming on Kick, go flood him with donations. He needs it for whatever legal fees he may incur throughout this process. Michael Lionheart is a great person. He's somebody who helped put me on when it comes to streaming. He taught me a bit about streaming. He beat the shit out of me in a few video games, put me on a StreamYards, and objectively is just a good person. And this is coming from somebody who's I've never even met the guy in person. I've just talked to him online. But I can already tell you, just from those conversations I've had, that he is a better person than most. And he is somebody that we should defend and we should fight for. I'm really pissed that this is happening. And it just upsets me. This is somebody I would like to be able to call a friend. This is somebody that I think is a huge benefit to society. I think this person adds 10 times more good than they add bad to the world. This is somebody who makes people's lives better on the daily, who streams, makes people laugh. He talks about politics, and sure, he may be a little controversial. Who gives a shit, though? This is somebody who loves America, and he doesn't even live here. This is somebody who loves this fucking country. This is somebody who loves Nick. This is somebody who loves Tyler Russell. This is somebody that we should all protect. We should all be willing to fight for this individual, because if it was any of us, we would fight for you. I would be saying the same thing. If it was you, if it was me, I would be hoping everybody would be saying the same thing, that we need to fight for these people. We need to fight for people who are willing to fight for us. This person is a part of the America First movement, and he deserves all our support. And like I said, the next time you see Michael Lionheart streaming on Kick, go flood him with donations, because if anybody deserves it, it is this kid. Who the fuck's FaceTiming me right now in the middle of my show? Someone's FaceTiming in a group chat? Who the fuck does that? Who FaceTimes in an iMessage group chat? Who the fuck does that? You FaceTime 20 people at once? What the fuck? That's so fucking stupid. Let's see what some people are saying, and then we'll keep moving on with some of the smaller topics. Someone said, I like the emoji. I don't know what you're talking about, emoji, to be honest. What emoji? Someone said, you remember the NFL player that went on Aiden Ross's stream and did the Jew? Yeah, Puka Nakua. There's a bitch trying to say yeah, I saw that. Trying to say he made an anti-Semitic joke and bit her dumb whore wants money. Yeah, that's what these bitches do. I saw that. She said he said, fuck all the Jews or something like that. But I love Puka Nakua. I've liked him for a long time. He's a great NFL player. He came into the NFL, and his rookie season was unfucking real. And then a few injuries happened. People overlooked him a bit because of that. But he's an unreal fucking player. Arguably top 5 receiver in the NFL, maybe even better. He is a generational talent, and he's somebody that they're trying to destroy. He did the whatever on Aiden Ross's thing. It was funny. Aiden Ross is the one who told him to do it. A Jew told him to do it. He did it. It's ridiculous that he's getting punished for, if people don't think that's related to this, it is. Where did this girl get the idea of oh, I want to ruin this guy? What should I say that will ruin him? Okay, he said something anti-Semitic. She got told by somebody that he got in trouble with the NFL for possibly some anti-Semitic comments on Aiden Ross's stream. Then it turned into her creating this next fake narrative to try and blame him. It's such bullshit. It is what these whores do. And it's why I tell you guys time and time again, you can never trust a bitch. Seriously. And Nick even highlighted on one of my points last night. I say this all the time, but it's if you think oh, my girl will never cheat on me, my girl will never do that to me. Tom Brady's wife cheated on him. Tom Brady's wife cheated on him. The greatest football player of all time, an objectively handsome son of a bitch, multi-millionaire. He got a $300 million deal from Fox, and his wife fucked the guy because she was able to choke him out in jiu-jitsu. And people want to be no, my bitch would never do that to me. It's okay, fucking retard. Okay. Yeah, you're right. Your bitch would never do that. Your bitch would never. Fucking absurd. People are so fucking stupid sometimes. I was going to play the video on the show later because it was just a joke video I saw, but maybe I talk about it now because it fits in. But I saw a video earlier, and it just kind of reminded me, more and more I'm just so black-pilled on dating and the whole relationship scene and all that, and women in general. But right now you see... right now, sorry, I got a text and it fucking distracted me. I have this group chat literally fucking spamming in my corner from this guy who's FaceTiming. We're back. But But I saw this game show, and it's this woman, and she is sitting in a chair, and her husband is kind of like in control of the game. And what the game show is the woman gets to basically have a lie detector test done to her. And as they're doing that, the questions get more and more provocative. They get a lot harder of questions, stuff that's kind of going to fuck up your marriage, going to fuck up your relationship. And the man sits there and he decides when it's time to stop. And this man sat there as he witnessed his wife basically saying, I think about other people when we're in the bedroom. I constantly, want attractive men to be staring at my breast. Like, just the most embarrassing things. And it's like, okay, this is really just a humiliation ritual. Sure, 1 out of every 20 girls is going to be okay, but the other 19 are straight bitches. You are not going to be able to have a real fulfilling life. You're not going to be able to have a wife that you can truly love in the same sense as, or you're not going to be able to have a wife you can truly love if you marry one of these women who will fuck the entire town, fuck the entire football team, suck off an entire fraternity, or just wants attention in general. I mean, these women, they crave attention, and that's one of the biggest problems. I talk about a lot, like how Instagram and Tinder have been 2 of the worst things to ever happen to the dating market because of the access it gave to women. You have 80% of the women going for 20% of the men, and it's extremely, it's destructive. There's no other better way to put it. I keep trying to think of a better way to put it, but there's not like a more polite way to put it besides it is just going so fucking downhill so fast. It is such a black-pilled era of dating. Right now, your options when you go out and date is like, you date the ran-through whore, you date the trad Christian LARPer, like the woman who was a ran-through whore. Like, did anyone see that, by the way? Let's sidetrack for a second. Did anyone see that viral Instagram post of the guy who's like, hey, I'm a virgin. I've never kissed my bride. We just got married today. She was a whore in the past, but she's not a whore anymore. It's like, okay, dude, that's a fucking humiliation ritual. You just admitted your wife was a whore. Your wife doesn't have the ability to pair bond with you in the same way that a woman who wasn't a whore would. And you are sitting there as a guy who's saying, I've never even kissed this woman, but you're okay with her being a slut? No, that is a bitch. That is not a real woman. And these people need to realize that. These people need to realize that not only can they do better, but it would be better to just be alone, even if you couldn't. Even if you couldn't do better, it would be better to be alone than to subject yourself to dating a woman who is literally just a fucking registered train station. Like, if that woman has been fucked that many times, there's no saving that. Maybe Jesus Christ can save her in her mind, but it's not for me. Sorry, not gonna do that. I don't want HIV. I don't want AIDS. I don't want to ran through slut. I don't want a fucking sleeve hanging like a wizard. Sorry, I don't want that. It just sounds disgusting, but it's like this guy sat there on this game show, and his wife is just like, yeah, I do that. Yeah, I think of other men when we're having sex. Yeah, I like when a guy stares at my tits. It's not my husband. And the husband's just sitting there like trying not to fucking cry on TV. And all I could think about is like, this is literally what dating's like in the real world. I know so many women who are like, yeah, I go to the club every weekend, but I will never bring my boyfriend with me. It's like, okay, you slut. Why are you at the club? You're at the club because you're looking for attention. You're looking for attention. You can dance at home. You can go line dancing. You can go dance almost anywhere else. But no, you're going to the club because you want access. You want to be around millionaires and billionaires and drug addicts and cocaine. You want to be sexual. You want to show off your tits and your ass. You want to wear nothing. You want to just be a degenerate slut. And it's like, that's one of the things that make Alex Jones so magical. It's like, he would talk about these things. He would talk about the bread and circus. He would talk about the distractions. Like, all these things, they are distractions. The club, the money, the sex, all that, like, it's all just distractions. It's all bread and circus to distract you from what's actually going on in the world. If you realize how shitty life actually is when you are just, when you're staring down the barrel of life, when you're looking at how everything operates in the country around you, how everything operates in the world around you, how family order is structured in today's day and age, how the economy, like, when you look at everything, you realize that everything is so fucked up right now, and that is all just bread and circus to distract you. And I understand the argument about sports being the same way, and I actually kind of agree, although I still do like sports. I'm one of the people who, I can admit it's bread and circus, but I still actually do enjoy it. But it's just disgusting to see the modern dating pool. It is disgusting to see how modern women act. Modern women act like literal trash. Like literal trash. I would rather die alone. I would rather never have sex again and die alone than have to subject myself to marrying a woman who fucked every guy in Sigma Nu because they bought her a rum and coke one night. Like, are you fucking kidding me? How dumb of a man do you have to be to subject yourself to that or to go into that? It's just disgusting and absurd that we even allow this. That, like, this should be punishable. Like, I'm serious. We should, and I've said this before, and I make jokes about it sometimes I'm being serious, but we should literally be punishing these women and some of the men who choose to raise their body counts in these manner and choose to act in a demonic way. We should literally not only hold them accountable, but we should, I don't know, I'm thinking fines, chastity belts, maybe even like forced slave labor. Like, you're a woman, you reach like 15 bodies, okay, straight to the camp, sweetheart. Straight to the camps, you are gonna go pick cotton and make clothes the rest of your life. Like, I don't know, we can get creative with it, you know what I mean? Like, we take the crystal chicks, maybe we make them be geologists, we make them just break rocks up all day. We could really put these women to work. We could actually fix the society that way. That would be interesting. Would be an interesting thought. But yeah, I saw that, and it was just like, okay, like, what the fuck's going on? What is going on? It's just been a weird couple days with, like, I don't know, my timeline's been filled with bullshit. It's been, like, straight black pill stuff throughout my entire timeline, and then on top of that, like I said, Lionheart got arrested. That was very sad. Like, seeing Lionheart, I actually didn't see it, but talking to Lionheart after he got arrested, I hopped in, talked to him on a stream yesterday. It's just so fucked up. He said a word, and I get it, whatever, but it's a fucking word. You could say that, like, it's so upset. Like, I almost wanted to scream it right now just to prove a point. It's like, it is a word. You need to be able to speak your fucking mind. And if there are countries around the world who are literally putting people in jail for using free speech, honestly, let's go give them a fucking taste of freedom. If they want round two, I'm down for round two. If Britain wants round two, let's fucking do it. Like, because this is bullshit. I'm willing to fucking ride at dawn for Lionheart. This is, I don't know, I'm just pissed. Like, UK government, you have 1 fucking minute. Release Michael Lionheart, or I unleash the knife on you. Like, oh, this just pisses me off. Like, Lionheart's such a good guy. Of all the people, like, why Lionheart? Why not Brillin Hollyhan? Why don't you put that little cuck in jail? Like, Brillin Hollyhan last night posts on X, he's like, me and Harry Sisson are gonna do a debate. It might break the internet. It's like, okay, kill yourself. No, like, break the internet. It's 2 of the biggest pussies in the world who are gonna do a live stream together. It might break the internet. Oh my. Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, Nick Fuentes and Ben Shapiro might break the internet. But you and Harry Sisson? Brilly Hollyhan, you are a nothing. You are a pussy. You are a fucking... You are nothing. Like, I was gonna make a fucked up joke. I was gonna basically say he's, like, less than the sperm that created him. But, like, he is just a nothing of a person. He is so black and white. There's nothing behind those eyes. There's not an original thought he speaks. Everything he says is written off ChatGPT. He wouldn't have the balls to do what I do. He claims, oh, what I do is good. It's like, you sit in front of a fucking teleprompter with ChatGPT creating a fucking script for you, reading it like a cuck. I sit down here staring down the barrel of a camera with no fucking mic, or not no mic, with no script, with nothing, no notes. I have a fucking post-it note here that says Greg Bavino, 100 million. That's my fucking notes. You are nothing, Brillin Hollyhan. And you too, Harry Sisson, you're a pussy as well. The entire, like, super moderate youth political fucking influencer, like, I don't even know what you want to call it. Like, what do you call... Oh.
Grow Hyper's mom just gifted 25
Hyper's
subscriptions
mom, what's
on
up,
Kick.
sweetheart? Oh, what's up, sexy? 25 subs. Gotta blow a kiss to you for that one. Thank you, that's amazing. 25 subs from Groiper's mom. Much appreciated. That's awesome. That is truly awesome. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. That's awesome. That just distracted me for a second. I'm not gonna lie, but I love it. I love it. That's awesome. We love Groiper's mom. Groiper's mom is... She's fucking based. See, that's what I'm talking about. The moms are based. Moms get it. For some reason, the moms get it more than anybody. I wonder if Groiper's mom's Italian, you know? Like, because that might be why she gets it. The Italian moms seem to get it. Maybe she's not. Maybe it's other moms. But the Italian moms always seem to get it. What was I saying? I was saying, yeah, I was just talking shit about Brill and Hollyhand and whatever his fucking name is. Harry Sisson. All right, let's read some live chats really quick. We'll keep going on. Someone said, oh yeah, I forgot. I forgot how I got into the women thing. I was talking about, I read the live chat about Puka Nakua. Puka Nakua thing about him making the anti-Semitic comment. Like, it's just bullshit. It's not even real. Someone said, the UK is lost. Yeah, absolutely. Someone said, in Canada, they jailed a man for singing Kung Fu Fighting at a karaoke bar. Why? Is there something racist in that song that I didn't even... Kung Fu... Because we are Kung Fu fighting... Fast as light, like that song, that guy got arrested for singing. That's weird. That's the fucking Kung Fu Panda song, I'm pretty sure. Someone goes, Canada really is cooked. Same thing goes for the men who pay for OnlyFans and will give whores everything they want while, will give everything they want while getting cheated on. They helped ruin dating. Oh yeah, I mean, OnlyFans, like, I blame a lot of the women, but I put so much of the blame on the men. And I always get those comments. It's like, can you do an episode criticizing the men the same way you do the women? It's like, okay, like, if I have to do the episode, I will, but I feel like it should just be obvious. Obviously, the men paying for OnlyFans are the ones who are supporting it, and those men, like, honestly, send those men to the camps. Put them in labor camps. I don't give a shit. Like, put them in forced labor camps. Literally, deport them to Africa. I don't give a shit. We need to get rid of the men doing that. And a lot of people are like, oh, men made women this way. Partially. It started off with, like, men were encouraging women to get into the workforce and starting feminism and encouraging them to want to vote because it would benefit the government to get tax from both sides and disrupt the nuclear family, etc. But then over time, like, you're right, men did kind of start it, but over time, women became such a part of the problem because now women are the ones who are voting for all the bad policies. Women are the ones who, if you even try and... Someone made a video about this the other day. I put it on my story. It was a great one. But if you even try and, like, mention their behavior to them or, like, police their behavior or their outfits in any way, it's like the crazy... It's like if you're Lionheart calling a black guy the N-word. You will literally get fucking killed over it. Like, it's absurd. You can't even police their behavior anymore without it being, like, toxic or without it being a fucking hate crime to these women. So the women kind of make it worse. But I do agree. Men started the problem, and that does need to be acknowledged. Men did start the problem. Someone said, W. Groiper's mom, you are a saint. We love Groiper's mom. Someone said, keep speaking the truth, James. Irish German, based. That's hot. Based. An Asian man walked by and was offended. An Asian man walked by and was what a pussy. What a pussy of an individual. Let's see. Someone said, first, Britney is a post-wall roasty yenta whore. Yo. We like Britney. Britney from Politically Provoked, we like her, but that is funny. She's a post-wall roasty yenti whore. That's crazy. Someone said the odds of a blue tsunami. Okay, this person, like, why does this woman do this? This woman just, like, puts, like, a copy and paste from ChatGPT at the start of every show. It's fucking weird. I'm not even gonna read it. Someone said, what? Who's getting arrested? Michael Lionheart got arrested. Fuck the UK. Didn't know the UK had slaves. That's where the word came from. Apparently. Can we talk about Britney from Politically Provoked and her huge old lady bunion feet? I've just about gave up on dating. Much easier to pay a whore and get what you want. Cheaper, too. I will say that. I'm anti-prostitution. Very anti-prostitution. But from a cost perspective, you are right. It probably is way cheaper than a relationship. In the Big 26, it is probably cheaper to fuck a whore than to fuck a literal prostitute than to have a girlfriend. But again, don't do that. That's not encouraged at all. Someone said, men really didn't start the problem. Feminism did. And who was behind that? The big three. Women, all Jewish. Yeah, exactly. It all comes back to Jews. Everything comes back to Rome. No, it comes back to Israel, actually. But you guys get it. Ugh. Someone texted me. They go, great stuff you're talking about here. I think that was sarcastic. I don't think they like what I'm talking about. Someone apparently doesn't like my show who's watching right now. How you doing, buddy? Good to hear from you. He apparently doesn't like it. I just saw the text pop up. He goes, interesting stuff you're talking about. Real interesting stuff here. It's like, okay. I think I'm being funny. I think I'm being hilarious right now. I think we're having a good time. I'm having a good time. I don't know about you guys. It's Wednesday. I'm drinking a Red Bull. Red Bull gives you motherfucking wings, people. Red Bull, pay me. I won't jump off a fucking mountain for you, but I'll sit here and I'll bitch about the blacks, the Jews, the immigrants, women. I'll do it all for you. I'll do it all. All the real stuff. I'll do all the real man work. All the real hard work that these stuntmen are not willing to do for you. Throw me a sponsorship. Can I get one motherfucking sponsorship from, like, something I like? Like, can I get a sponsorship from Red Bull or, like, Velo? Like, Velo, give me a sponsorship. Like, should I do a live stream one day where I sit in front of a camera and just do this until I get a fucking sponsorship? Like, I need some motherfucking money. Like, that would be funny if I just did the knife trick for hours until I got a sponsorship. Eventually, I'd probably hit my hand. I can only do it for so long. Like, I don't think I've ever really hit my hand with it, but if I did it for hours, I probably would. But okay, let's get back into the news. We have a couple other small things I want to talk about before we move into our featured topics, before we move into the main show. But I want to talk a little bit about something that happened in Spain. And rarely do we ever do this, like just like random little incidents happening in other countries. This is an American show. But this is something that, again, just shows the demonic influence in our world. It shows the utter retardation of wokeness. So this woman in Spain was at a community home of some sorts. I don't know if it was a homeless shelter. I don't know what it was exactly. But she was in like a group living facility temporarily. And this woman this white woman gets gang raped by a bunch of migrants. So a bunch of migrants who shouldn't be there in the first place, should be in their homeland of Africa, gang rape this woman, this white woman. And then this woman, a few days later, tries to kill herself after she finds out nothing's going to happen. She jumps out of a building and she lives. And now what's happening? Now in Spain, they're giving her an assisted suicide to help her deal with her depression. So this woman was raped by 5 migrants, by 5 disgusting, dirty migrants who should be sent back to their homeland of Africa. And instead of prosecuting those 5 migrants, no, what do? They let this woman's depression spiral because of this. Like, imagine you get raped by 5 fucking sub-Saharans and then they still live in the same thing as you. You're still living in the same place as them. Why? Like, I get it. I understand why she tried. Like, that's fucked up. That's traumatic. Like, 9 times out of 10, I'm shitting on women for the reasons they tried to kill themselves. This is the one where I'm like, holy shit, I get it. If I was raped by 5 migrants, maybe I'd do the fucking same. Like, that is absurd. But instead of prosecuting the 5 sub-Saharans who raped her, they try and convince her that assisted suicide would be the best option, and she accepts it. So she will be put to death through assisted suicide in Spain because the government is allowing all these sub-Saharans. That's where you could trace it back to. If the government didn't allow all these sub-Saharans to enter into Spain, you wouldn't be dealing with this problem. This isn't the only white girl to get raped doing this. This isn't the only girl or male to get raped in this process. We have seen this all over Europe. We have seen this in America as well. We had the person the sub-Saharan Somalian rape a 12-year-old girl in Minnesota. And the Islamic center in the area literally wrote a letter of support to the court saying he hasn't adjusted from his Somalian culture yet, so that's why it happened. It's like, okay, then get these people the fuck out of my country. If rape is part of their culture, and if they don't know that rape is wrong, especially child rape, honestly, fucking send these people to the bottom of the ocean. Why are we even wasting tax dollars on these people? Deport them, put them in the bottom of the ocean, put them in jail for life, put them in a work camp. I don't give a shit. But these people have no place in society. The 5 migrants who raped that woman have no place in society. But instead of taking those people out of society, they will take the little white girl, the white victim. They will blame her. They will put her to death. Instead of putting the 5 migrants to death, they put her to death. And that is the state of the world right now. That is what we're fighting against. That is pure demonic evil and retardation combined into one. It's so fucking retarded to decide, okay, we're not going to do anything about these migrants, but we will kill this woman. It is so fucking demonic as well. It is disgusting. It makes me want to throw up. If that was someone in my family, I would fucking kill them myself. I'm so fucking pissed off that this girl had to endure this pain. And then after, when you think maybe there's a light at the end of the tunnel, maybe she can get a resolution of the conflict. No, what happens? They don't prosecute and they fucking kill her instead. It is bullshit the way this world operates. It is bullshit the way white people are treated. It is bullshit the way they allow sub-Saharans to run around the entire fucking globe, raping, robbing, and looting everybody of their right to just fucking live a peaceful life. Get the sub-Saharans out of my country. Get them the fuck out of Spain and Europe. Get the sub-Saharans back in sub-Saharan Africa where they fucking belong, because they do not assimilate well to They do not assimilate well to society. They do not have high IQs. They will never be able to evolve past where they're at. Unless we were to give them every single resource we had in human fucking existence, they will never evolve past where they are at. And again, unless we come to terms with this, unless we just actually deal with the problem instead of just putting a little band-aid on it, we will always have it. This will always be a fucking issue. And the reason these people do this is because it is their culture. And to people who are like, no, it's not, it is. Go into Africa. Go in these sub-Saharan countries. Go to any of them and see how long it takes you to get fucking raped or killed. It is terrible in these places. It is disgusting. These people are fucking animals, and that's why they live with the fucking animals. They live at home. They are disgusting, and it's not to say every single one of them. I'm sure there's a great African out there somewhere. But the sub-Saharans who travel to Europe, travel to America, and rape our women, kill our people, and fuck up our country, I am done with you. Get the fuck out. I will personally fund your flights out of my fucking country. I will buy a boat so you all can fucking sail away. I do not want them in my country anymore. I do not want to keep being raped, robbed, and looted of our right to exist and live a peaceful fucking life. Oh, let's go, EHC.
Just gifted 1 subscription on Kick.
Cheers, EHC. You are the fucking man. We love you, EHC. Thank you, buddy. Thank you, EHC. You are the fucking man. Someone says, white guilt has ended. Yeah, 100%. If you're a white man and you feel guilty, if you're a self-hating white, fuck you. You are nothing. You are literally I don't know. All the things I want to say are so sinful, so I'm not. You are the worst kind of fucking person, and people like you are what ruin society. Honestly, I dislike the self-hating whites more than I dislike the fucking crime-ridden blacks.
Agroiper just gifted 1 subscription on
you're
Kick.
the fucking man. You truly are the fucking man. Dude, I fucking love you, EHC. Common EHCW. Yeah, common WEHC. Someone said, they think that if you get rid of all the people reporting crime, all of a sudden you don't have any crime. Retarded governments. Exactly. Literally exactly. Oh, someone gave their heart to me. I give my heart to you, buddy. See my heart? I'm giving it right to you. Right to you, buddy. I'll send the army. Take my heart. EHC. I give my heart to you, buddy. But yeah, I don't know. The fact that they decided, hey guys, we're going to put this white girl down instead of just putting down the 5 sub-Saharans who raped this girl in the first place. It is so fucking disgusting, and this world is so fucking backwards. Couple other things I wanted to talk about before we moved in, like I said, to our main stories, and then wrapped up the show later with our comments. I forgot to do that at the beginning of the show. I keep forgetting to do it at the beginning of the show, and I always do it like mid-show. But remember to like, smash the follow button, leave a comment. We read all the comments at the end of each show. Rate the show 5 stars on Spotify. Follow me on X, Instagram, whatever platform you're watching on. Leave a comment. All right, I already said that. Join my Telegram channel as well, so you can stay updated on all things America Unfiltered. Someone said, praying for the safety of you and all the groypers. EHC, that's why we love you. EHC is the man. He truly is like one of the kindest people I've ever met. And I'm not even just trying to glaze him or hype him up. I'm genuinely being serious here. EHC is one of the kindest people I've ever met. He is somebody who is very funny. He loves to joke all the time. You know, he's somebody who's like kind of always on. You're talking to him and he's just always, he's the funny guy in the room.
Agroiper just gifted 1 subscription on Kick.
That's so nice. Thank you, EHC. But EHC truly is like somebody who, he would bleed for you. He's somebody who truly cares. You know, when someone's going through something, they can always rely on EHC for a prayer or just to talk. Like, EHC is such a good person. So, We love EHC. Thank you, EHC. I really appreciate the donations. And someone said he can rap battle bots. I got to hear him rap battle. I've never heard it. I've heard him sing. He is a good singer. And I will say, and I'm not going to say a lot about him, but EHC is a total fucking Chad. Like, he is a total Chad. If you saw what this guy looked like women, people have to hold the women back from this kid. He is a total fucking Chad. EHC is the man. Someone said, JT, you are elite human capital too. I have to agree. JT and Groiper's mom, I would put in the elite human capital category. Someone said he mogs. He definitely mogs, for sure. 100% he mogs. But to get back into the show, I want to say something else I saw that I found interesting. And this is something that we already know. I've been saying this for a long time. People have been saying it for years. And it's even something that Donald Trump alluded to, but then he stopped talking about completely. And he didn't tell the full story, but he kind of said, like, when Donald Trump came into the office, he said, we're going to be the most transparent government and administration of all time. We're going to give you the COVID files, the Russia files. We're going to give you the 9/11 files, the JFK, the MLK. We're going to give you all the files. And then we got none of it. I mean, the Epstein files, too, none of it. We got nothing. We got not bullshit, nothing. But John Kiriakou, the guy who's going ultra viral right now, the ex-CIA whistleblower, going ultra viral. And I don't know if you've seen his videos. Very funny guy. But he is on a podcast with the ex-mob boss for the, what was it, Gambino or no, Colombo family, Michael Francesi. And they are talking about the different files and disclosures and mob history with the government. And they land on JFK because the Irish, the Italian, the Jewish mob kind of all worked together to get him elected. And then they all orchestrated in killing him as well, mainly the Jewish mafia, due to a few things. You know, a mix of the casinos, his brother prosecuting everybody, and most importantly, Israel stealing our nuclear secrets. And not only stealing our nuclear secrets, but building a secret nuclear arsenal that JFK wanted to personally inspect, the Dimona Project. The Dimona facility is where they were stored. But so John Kiriakou in this conversation sits there and he says that that he has seen, he claims he's seen them. He says there's over 10,000 files that all say that Israel was involved in the hit on JFK. That basically the Jewish mafia and Israel were coordinated in an attack against JFK and that they are refusing to release that. And it makes sense why Donald Trump refuses to release the JFK files or any of the files, given he campaigned so fucking hard on it. Not even just campaigned on it. After, like, a lot of politicians will campaign on something and then just not fulfill it. He campaigned on it, and then he got elected, and then he doubled down. And after he was already in the White House, said, I'm still going to release them. They're coming soon. And then we never fucking get them. We never get any answers. And the reason we don't get any answers is because of who controls our politics. The Israeli lobbyists control our politics through AIPAC and many other Israeli lobbyist super PACs. We even have I talked about it yesterday with the Crazy People podcast. By the way, I love that collab. I'll talk about that later, but I loved that collab. It was awesome. But Kentucky MAGA, it sounds like, you hear Kentucky MAGA. Okay, it sounds like a normal American campaign, funding. Or it sounds like a normal American, I don't know, just company. Maybe it's a political group. Maybe, you don't really know, but it sounds American is the overall point I'm trying to make. And then you look into it, you look on the FAR website, you look into all the donations for politics, and you see Kentucky MAGA is actually an Israeli-controlled super PAC that is there to dump money into primarying Thomas Massie, the most anti-Israel politician on the right now, or at least in the actual government. So this is how they do things. They control American media and American politics through lobbying, and not just through lobbying, but through purchasing as well. Larry Ellison, David Ellison, they purchase half the media, CNN, TikTok, Barry Weiss with ABC. They purchase it all. You have at Fox News, Rupert Murdoch, who's personal best friends with Benjamin Netanyahu, the prime minister war criminal of Israel. So the entire media is controlled, the entire system is controlled, and then people are curious, oh, why aren't we getting the answers on these things? It's because it's fucking tied to Israel, you stupid bitch. It's because it's tied to Israel, you fucking pussy. It's just, I feel like I have to scream it at some people because some people just still don't get it and they refuse to accept it. But it's the people who are still oh, Trump's the fucking man and Trump is doing everything he campaigned on. It's like, okay, really? Then where's the JFK files? Where's the rest of the Epstein files? Why are we at war with Iran? Why is the war with Russia and Ukraine still going on? Why is affordability shit? Why is gas going up? Why can people not fucking purchase homes? Why do we have 50-year mortgages and 15-year car loans? Why are you a fat cunt? Like these are the questions we need to be asking. And for some reason, everyone refuses to. We need the people who are still on Trump's side to completely abandon ship. We need them to see all the problems, because we literally have ex-CIA whistleblowers now saying on podcasts, saying on the media that Israel killed JFK. And if that's the truth, which I believe it to be, I've said it for a very long time, and I've done episodes where I've pointed and linked all the evidence together. But if that's the case, there should be real investigations into this, even, over half a decade later. There should still, half a century later, there should still be investigations into this. There should still be investigations into a lot of things that aren't being investigated. 9/11, I want there to be more information about that. I'd love to see the 9/11 files. MLK, I would love to see the MLK files. I would love to see the JFK files. I would love to see the COVID files. I would love to see the Patriot Act files. I would love to see the Snowden files. But we're never going to get any of this, because transparency is not actually the goal. It was political rhetoric to get into office to persuade people like me, to be honest, who fell for it. And then after that, they use it to push the Zionist globalist agenda. Donald Trump stood up there and said he was going to destroy the globalists and put America first. And all he's done since he's gotten to office is do things that are unpopular for his base, but popular for the dual citizens. That's all he's done. He has literally brought in more legal immigrants than deported illegal immigrants. He abandoned mass deportations, but he's going to war in Iran. Mass deportations was your most popular policy, you fucking fat cunt. Like, are you fucking kidding me? I wanted 80 million people out of this country, and I knew that wasn't going to happen. 80 million's a fuck ton. But I wanted at least a few million, and you're not even hitting that. You're at less than 500,000 over a year in. You were a failure at this. Obama beat you. Bill Clinton beat you. You are a failure and a coward of a man, and you are a pussy as president. You have the ability to rule the fucking world, essentially, right now. You are sitting in the president's seat. You are the most powerful man in the world, objectively. And you choose to act like a complete bitch. You have the unitary executive. You have plenary power. You have all these tools at your disposal to basically say, fuck that, fuck everybody. We're going to do these mass deportations. I don't care if it's unpopular. I don't care if it's borderline unconstitutional. Sorry, but I got something stuck in my throat. But he has that power, and he refuses to seize it. I got to drink some water. Give me a sec. Oof. I don't know what happened there. I got something stuck in my throat. That's what happens when you get passionate. Passion. More passion, more energy. That's what happens. I feel like Alex Jones just, the globalists are raping us. No. But I don't know if anyone noticed. I replaced the intro music I had with the Alex Jones, the Magellan thing, and it's fucking awesome. Quantum mechanics, physics, the secrets of the universe, it's all there. And they want to distract you with Justin Bieber. Like, that truly was prime Alex Jones. Like, that was Alex Jones is still in his prime. Let's be honest. The guy does not fucking stop. He does not cool down. He's getting sued for $1 billion and he's still doing it. But that was prime Alex Jones. Like, you'll never defeat God. You'll never defeat the human spirit. It's like, holy shit, this guy's amazing. Like, fuck a motivational video. I'm ready to run through a wall for Alex Jones. Play the Magellan video. I'll run through a motherfucking wall. I'll go take back the Holy Land myself. Like, holy shit, literally, that's all I fucking need. Someone said, the only better Alex Jones quit than that is one, the liberal. Jew. Wait, what's the one? It's like, oh, you're Jewish. It's like, no, I'm not Jewish. It's like, oh, then you're gay. The Bibler is going to take you to Israel. The Bibler. Someone said this stream is reminiscent of Fuentes. We have not all, but we have 99% of all the same political beliefs. Total Groiper for sure. America first till I die, baby. Let's go. Let's see. Let's read a couple live chats, and then we'll keep going on with the show. Holy shit, we're already 45 minutes into the show. That's crazy. Someone said, promises all the files, gives us no files, and still wants our vote. Exactly. Like, you are goyim to them. You are slave cattle. You are nothing. You are literally nothing to these people. And to the people who are like, I would go through a wall for Trump. It's like, fuck you. Go through a wall for the people who actually will go through a wall for you. Alex Jones would go through a wall for you because you're an American. Go through a wall for the people who are willing to fight for your interests. Take your own motherfucking side for once. Stop taking the sides of the billionaires. Stop taking the sides of Donald fucking Trump. Stop taking the sides of Howard Lutnick and Pam Bondi and the G. Cash Patel. Take your own motherfucking side. America first till we die, bitch. We will never back down, never surrender, never take a backward step. We will always push forward, and we will not fucking stop. We will not give in or give a motherfucking inch until America first happens in this country. I don't care if they try and fucking kill me. I will still be here. This is not about me. This isn't about you. This is about us. This is about America. This is about the Roman Empire. This is about humankind. This is about moral and immoral. This is about the devil and God. This is about so much more than just you or me. This is so much bigger than all of us, and people need to fucking realize that. People need to realize that we are at war, that we've been at war. We are in a war of information. We are in a war against the globalists. We are in a war against the people who want to rape, rob, and loot us of our sovereignty. We are in a war against the deep state. We are in a war against Israel. We are in a war against a lot of fucking different people on a lot of different fronts. And if you are not ready for it, then sit the fuck down. Because I need people who are ready. I need people who are willing to go over the fucking top for this, to run through a wall, who are willing to sacrifice themselves for this. That's what this movement's going to take. There will need to be sacrifices. There will need to be people who get left behind. And there will need to be people who give every fucking thing inside them to this. America first needs to happen, or this country will cease to exist eventually. If we cannot put America and Americans first, we will lose this country that people fought and died for. People fought and died for this country so we could have freedom, so we could exist, so we could live on. And we are going to disgrace them by going against them. We are letting this country die in real time. So I need everybody who is ready to stand up, to stand the fuck up and be ready for the fight that's going to come. I'm not saying you got to use your fucking hands or pick up a weapon. Just be fucking ready, though. Have your facts straight. Know what you're talking about. Be informed. Be better than other people. Overcome lust. Overcome the bread and circus, the distractions in life, and be elite human capital. Be the best you can be. Infiltrate the institutions. Get into the elite universities. Find jobs on campaigns and in DC and in the White House. Hide your most controversial opinions and become better than them. Become part of the system and then destroy it from within. We can take this country back. It will take hard work and it will take a lot of sacrifice, but it can and will fucking happen. As long as people like me, people like Nick, people who do not and are unwilling to see this world burn, as long as we are still around, we will make this happen. We will keep fighting, and we will every single day inspire more people to be red-pilled, to want to fight back against the system. My show just started a year ago. It gets bigger every fucking day, every fucking show. In 1 year, we got to the top 5% show in the world. That's because people are tired of the bullshit they hear. They're tired of the lies in the news. They're tired of being told it's left versus right. They're tired of being told that every enemy you see has to be a Muslim. It can never be anyone else. No, they want the fucking truth. They want to hear about how they're being raped by Israel, how they're being raped by the globalists, how fat people are a problem, and how women are fucking us over.
JT Strongbow just gifted 5
Let's go.
subscriptions.
Thank you, JT
Kick.
Strongbow. Let's go. What a beast. Truly appreciate it. Thank you so much. Huge W. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's blackpilling to see how so many people act. It is blackpilling to see how so many people are such pussies about this and are unwilling to give themselves to something bigger than them. Like, this is all bigger than us. It's so much bigger than me or you. They killed Charlie Kirk. They killed him. And whoever fucking did it, whoever it may be, they killed him right in front of our fucking eyes and thought we would do nothing about it. They killed him and thought nobody else would fight in his place. Millions more people got radicalized that day, and they didn't get radicalized to Charlie's level. We're well beyond that, motherfuckers. We are coming for you. We will take this country back by hell or high water. Oh. Someone said y'all are gonna Pavlov him into making long speeches for money. WJP. I don't mind doing it. Like it's never. Here's the thing. I never expect people to send me money, but it's always so appreciated. Whenever I hear the little ding, I get kind of shocked. I'm like, holy shit, someone actually likes what I'm saying that much. That's cool. Like, it's cool to think about because I've been doing this for a year and a half, and I've only been doing live for a few months. But it's like, you know, you see, like, you look at the numbers of the different people in the live chats, you know, we're on every platform, and it's like, holy shit, imagine, like, that many people standing in the room just listening to me talk right now. It's, like, kind of crazy to think when you go from, like, you know, I wasn't doing this before. I wasn't speaking to people about this, and now, like, I'm able to share my opinions and views with the world, with people, and people agree. Like, it's an awesome vindicating feeling. It really is. But yeah, I don't know. I'm very, very worried because a lot of the people that we need they're not ready yet. And we need a lot of people to get ready for this fight. Like I said, by hell or high water, we will have this country back one day. And people need to be ready for that. You need to be ready for the shitstorm that will be all over in the media throughout this country as that process happens over the next 20 years. As we're infiltrating the government, as we are getting these positions and working our way into politics, concealing our power level, it is going to get pretty crazy. It's going to get hectic. It's going to be volatile for sure. Someone said, be sure to wrap up though. What are you talking about? Be sure to wrap up. Are you talking about condoms? What the fuck are you talking about? The fuck are you talking about? That's crazy. What are you talking about? All right, let's keep moving on. We're honestly almost an hour in, and I haven't even got to the main stories of the show. Yeah, I haven't even got to the main stories of the show. That's crazy. But we're having a fun time. To be honest, I'm enjoying the show today. I enjoy the shows where I get super passionate, and today is definitely one of those days where I'm just really, I don't know. The more black-pilled I get, the more passionate I get about certain subjects. But at the same time, I try and fight being black-pilled because it's so bad for the soul. It's like so negative. It's really just a bad mindset to be in. Someone said AU needs a condom for his magnum dong. That's like the Always Sunny thing where he's like, Frank, what's your trick with girls? He's like, I drop a magnum out of my wallet. He's like, sorry, I dropped my magnum from my magnum dong. Someone said, don't you skip over my comment. What was your comment? I don't see your comment. Write it again. I don't see it. If you write it again, it didn't pop up in my thing. Someone said condoms. Yeah, responding to the dude who's fucking whore since it's cheaper. Not good. Yeah, I mean, if you're fucking a prostitute and not wearing a condom, honestly, kill yourself. Like, what are you doing? You want to fast track to AIDS? Like, the fuck are you doing? You shouldn't be fucking a whore in general. Definitely not fucking prostitutes, but it's like, you're not, if you're not wrapping up, that's crazy. But yeah, Ronnie McStevenson, send your comment again. I don't see one from you. The last comment I see from you is, didn't know the UK had slaves. That's where the word came from. That's the only thing I see. Groiper's mom goes, common W, JT Strong. Common W. Common fucking W. He goes, I raged. I didn't see the comment. What's the rage about? I don't see the comment. He says, fuck. Yeah, I mean, if you write it again, I'll read it. But we're going to move on for a second. There was another thing I saw. There's two more small topics, and then we're going to move on to the last couple things, which I feel like we'll just talk about for the same period we've talked about everything else for. I usually try and talk about that longer, but it's going to be a long show if I do that. But, okay. And for this one, I actually want to show a video. Because I saw this video, and it made me want to literally commit suicide. I saw this video, and I was like, I know people in America are stupid. I talk about it all the time. The average IQ here is like 105 or 100 or something. Like, people in America are retarded. When you talk to your average American, just know you're talking to a literal fucking retard. And I saw this video of somebody interviewing spring breakers and asking them trivia questions. And I was just like, holy shit. Like, this is why men kill themselves, because people are this dumb. Like, imagine being someone like me. I'm not a genius, but I am smarter than the average person for sure. And then you have to interact with retards like this on a daily basis. Like, this video literally made me want to kill myself. But here, we're going to watch this video of these spring breakers just being absolute fucking retards.
What college you guys go to?
UTC. FAU.
Sacred Heart University.
Ohio State.
Spring break 2026. What is the game plan?
Drinking. Blackout with my rack out.
If my mom is watching, I'm sorry, Mom, but I've been getting pretty drunk almost every day.
Hook up with some girls, get with as many girls as we can, and not come back with an STD.
Wake out with one person each night. That's it.
So how many guys have you made out with this week?
I've been here for about...
I want to punch that girl in the throat. Like, I want to beat the fuck out of you, you stupid bitch. Like, I want to make out with one guy every day this week. Okay, well, I want to fucking kill you. Like, I want to fucking... Oh, this is crazy. This actually, I might have had the wrong video pulled up, but whatever. I think this is... Do they go to the trivia towards the middle or end of this video? Not sure. Maybe I put the wrong video up. But either way, still, we're going to make fun of these people.
About 10 days. So 10.
What were their names?
I don't remember.
Name one.
All right, get the gun. Someone get the gun. Get the gun. We're going to kill this. We're going to, like... Can we, like, just start, like, what was the thing where they used to hang women in that thing where they had their hands hanging out and their head and when people used to throw tomatoes at them? Like, can we do that to this woman? Seriously?
Name me one. Name me one.
What is the craziest thing you've seen at spring break?
Not that crazy. I've seen people do like cocaine off of boobs. I saw a girl like black out on the street. That was pretty exciting. Sunday mimosa drag races.
You see that guy take his pants off in the middle of the club?
There's a lot of famous people down here.
Have you seen Johnny Belisario?
What?
Never mind.
Okay.
What is the wildest thing you've done down here?
Got with somebody the first night that I came down here.
Pole dancing,
2 days ago.
stripping naked, getting in the water. You gotta say. What'd you do? You went something crazy. On the strip? Honestly. All right, on the strip?
No, when you had this.
Okay, that wasn't public, but yeah, okay, that's...
Imagine you're, like, a parent and you see your kid on this. Like, I would literally kill my kid. EHC says the guillotine. That's not what I was talking about, but we should just start guillotining these women. Like, someone should patrol South Beach with, like, a huge machete and just start chopping whores' heads off. Like, you see a whore, chop her fucking head off.
What issue facing America is the most important to you?
What bikini I'm gonna wear next? Obesity is terrible.
Was that whore
Nice.
wearing a cross necklace? Ugh, come on. Like, it's so fucked. This is why people don't take Christians seriously.
Not personally. I'm legal.
Getting a tan on the beach. That's the most important thing in my life right now.
I'm thinking about Starbucks, to be honest. I'm thinking about Starbucks, what I'm gonna get for today.
The elevators don't work. You got 43 floors. The elevators don't work.
I could take this little glass of water, drop it in the magnets. That's the end of the elevator.
What have you heard that Donald Trump has been doing recently?
Gulf of America. That's the last thing I kept up with.
We're going to war with Iraq.
Gulf of
That's
America
crazy.
was like day 3.
What do you do in Colombia? You got Maduro out? I don't with Trump, but that done.
He's like trying to sue those people for making jokes about him.
600 times!
You must be happy.
I'm very happy.
The Ayatollah's dead.
I'm so... What? Who? What? What is that?
I'm gonna kill guys, I'm gonna kill myself. What is that? It's like, you stupid bitch. You stupid bitch. Can we get like a reporter out there who smacks these women when they get a question wrong? Like that, I would fund that. I would fund that show.
Is Ayatollah.
I've never heard that word in my life.
Lewis.
Okay, again, I say it all the time. You can't blame women for being women. We can't blame that woman for being stupid, but we can blame the guy for being like, that's crazy. What the fuck is you, dude, are you retarded? Do you live under a fucking rock? Kill yourself.
What's Ayatollah?
I haven't heard. I found out about Chuck Norris yesterday. That was more devastating to me.
He was the supreme leader of Iran.
He's dead? Oh, yeah.
We killed him.
You did? You killed him?
Johnny,
Whoa! If you were in charge, how would you take on Iran?
Yeah, all my girls and we would all start putting belts on them.
We get a bunch of girls in bikinis. We make them run across the battlefield. All the guys are distracted. We all run in.
Look at him in his eyes, I guess.
Yeah, I like the first half of the idea. Put a bunch of girls in bikinis on the battlefield and just mass slaughter. Treat it like no Russian. Pick off each one as they're running away in their bikinis.
Flirt with him.
I'd blow them up.
I don't know enough about it, but I would probably wipe it out.
Drop a bomb, baby. Bomb the out of them.
I would bomb the out of him.
What have you heard about Venezuela?
Venezuela? Nothing.
I'm not sure. I barely know what'll be going on in like Tennessee where I'm from.
That they beat us in the World Baseball Classic?
Have you heard anything else?
No.
Nothing. I have heard nothing about Venezuela.
You know, honestly, I don't know and I don't care.
Where is Venezuela?
I don't know. I'm drunk. I don't know. Venezuela? Isn't that in Spain?
No.
Go easy on the tequila.
All right, guys, I'm going to kill myself right now. Like, should I just do it? Should I just end it all right now here on live stream? Like, should I just do it? This is so depressing. This is seriously so depressing. It's in Spain. Okay, you fucking stupid bitch. Like, like, come on. It's in Spain? If I was your dad, I would beat you.
What do you want to tell Jesse Waters? You're on his show.
That's the guy who was eating the steak, remember? Is like in front of the vegan guy?
Oh,
Jesse Waters.
Do you know who I am?
I do not.
Here's Johnny.
Hi, Johnny.
What a stupid fucking whore. Holy shit. People are like, why are you black-pilled? It's like, this is our country. These are the people in our country. The whores you see on the beach, that's your average woman now. The retards that they're like, I've never heard of the Ayatollah. Like, that's your average retard in this country. That's your average person in this country. That is what the majority of people are like. It is fucking depressing. Holy shit. Like, the Jews are right. Kill all Goyim. Kill all Goyim. Someone goes, we need the Goy beam stat. The Jews owe us so much. Surely they could toss. Yeah. Benjamin Netanyahu, if you could hear me. Hit Miami. Now. 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 Has anyone seen those videos where it's like a guy in traffic and it's like, Benjamin Netanyahu, if you could hear me, this Nissan in front of me is close to nuclear weapons. And it's people just screaming about people they don't fucking like. And they're like, Benjamin Netanyahu, help me. It's kind of funny. I don't know. It's pretty funny. Oh, okay, let's see. Let me get some... I had this other video. This is a short one, but let me show this video. This is fucking crazy. It is absurd. It is a little bit random, but absurd video.
Let's vote for Gavin Newsom in 2028.
I vote for him because he got me released from coming home from a life sentence.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
he didn't hold me back. He didn't hold me back. He signed off saying I'm fit for society. So yes, I would vote for Gavin Newsom.
I would probably vote for Gavin Newsom too if I were you then. And what'd he do for you then? Or like, what were you locked up for? If you don't mind me asking.
I was locked up for murder, carjacking, and robbery.
How would you guys vote for Gavin?
Okay, so a guy locked up for murder, carjacking, and robbery, life sentence, and then he got his sentence commuted by Gavin Newsom. It's like, first of all, I want you in jail because you're fat. Like, not like, fuck the murder and the carjacking. You're fat as fuck. You deserve to be in jail. You deserve to be in a fat camp at the very least. Second of all, those are the type of people that should never be released. Never release that person back into society. Who does it benefit? It doesn't benefit the community at all. It benefits one individual to allow that individual out, and it is that person. That person alone. It devastates the family who lost a child or a brother or sister or whatever that he killed. It devastates the entire community, and it makes the community more dangerous. It's fucking disgusting. And this is the guy that's possibly going to be the Democratic candidate. It's fucking insane. He commuted the sentence of a literal murderer just because. Fucking absurd. So fucked up. All right, let's keep going on though. We got one more thing to talk about before we move on to the Joe Kent stuff. But I want to talk a little bit about and again, this is like kind of, it's not funny, but it is funny. And like, I don't even like know how to say it exactly. But let me get it pulled up here. But yeah, so there was a story that came out, and I saw the headline, and I immediately saw it, and I'm like, okay, this is just like a Babylon Bee article or something. Like, this isn't a real headline. And I saw it, and I'm then reading it, and I see people sharing it, and someone even said to me, they're like, you know, you got to talk about this. This is like real, it's true. And I'm like, holy shit. So a quadriplegic, or not a quadriplegic, A quadruple amputee. A quadriplegic would be a little different. I think it's paralyzed with all four. A quadruple amputee. So somebody who had their arms and legs amputated. Okay, so this is essentially just like a walking stub. Like, this is like, it's like this knife, you know? There's no arms, there's no legs. It's fairly useless in a lot of ways. This person somehow became a, like, national cornhole champion. How do you do that with no hands? I don't fucking know. The people with hands in the Nat Pro cornhole must fucking suck dick if they're losing out to a guy with literal no hands. But it gets even crazier, because so this guy, and can we even call him a guy? Like, if you have no arms and legs, you're just like a potato at that point. I don't, like, this potato. So this fucking half-done Mr. Potato Head somehow became a cornhole champion. He's driving in a car. I don't know how he's driving. I don't know how that works. He's driving in a car, and he has passengers in the back seat. He's got someone in the passenger seat, and he pulls out a gun and shoots the guy in the passenger seat and fucking kills. So a guy with no fingers, no arms, no legs is driving a car. He's a cornhole world champion, and he's able to shoot a guy and kill him. Like, this, I'm laughing because it's so fucking, like, I think I'm writing an SNL skit, but no, this is real. This really, like, I'm not kidding. This really happened. We do live in the fucking Twilight Zone. This guy with no fucking arms or legs or fingers or, you know, he's got no, he can't do this. He can't do this. He can't, I don't know how he's pulling a trigger, but he pulls out a gun and he shoots the guy in the passenger seat over a disagreement. The people in the back get out. They call the police and report the shooting. He drives like a state over to dump the body and gets caught. But it's just like, how the fuck does this happen? How is this real? How does somebody with no arms and legs, how does he shoot and kill somebody? Like, what the fuck is going, like, people want to convince you that it's impossible that this guy shot Charlie Kirk. A guy with no fingers shot somebody. I'll believe anything at this point. I'll believe literally anything at this point. Nothing's off the fucking table anymore. No fingers, and he shot a guy. No hands, and like, let's get this pulled up so you guys know what I'm talking about. We're gonna watch two quick videos here. One is of this fucking half-done Mr. Potato Head, and the other is a news clip talking about it. But here we go. It's him racking a gun. And this is real life. Like, how, I don't even know. I mean, like, how does this happen? How is this even physically possible? But somehow it happened. And watch this news clip. If you think that's fucking crazy, just listen to them talking about it.
Quadruple amputee cornhole champion now facing murder charges for allegedly shooting and
quadruple amputee.
killing someone in his vehicle. The incident happened in Maryland before the alleged shooter then left to Virginia.
Why is he allowed to own a vehicle? Like, why? Why is this person even allowed to own a vehicle or a firearm in the first place? Like, it is crazy.
Eyewitness News reporter Mark Cotterobles is in studio with the shocking details on this. Mark?
Yeah, Michelle, good evening. The headline alone is not something you hear every day. The man charged in the deadly shooting is a quadruple amputee who was driving a car as the shooting happened. He is 27-year-old Dayton James Weber, seen here in this mugshot. He's been in the spotlight before, but for much different reasons. Weber was featured by ESPN a few years ago, highlighting his success as a competitive cornhole champion. Now, after the incident last night, he is a murder suspect accused of fatally shooting a passenger in his car while driving through a small town in Maryland. Local authorities alerted by two witnesses who were
You're telling me
in the back.
that there's not a better cornhole player than someone who literally has to throw his whole body forward to do it? You're telling me that Americans are that bad at cornhole?
Back seat, revealing a well-known name locally as the suspect.
There's been many news stories done about him, and a lot of people are very familiar with him.
That being said, the prior news stories, all positive.
Yes, yes.
Not only did he allegedly fire the gun, he's also driving the car. What do you know about those circumstances on how he can even accomplish this?
What I would say is that his accomplishments and capabilities have been well documented on the internet. There's a YouTube channel and a lot of stories out there about what he is capable of doing. And we would urge anybody who has questions to just look at his name and look at the videos.
Here are more of those videos. You can lead to A pro in the American Cornhole League, he has been a quadruple amputee since he was a child. At 10 months old, he was given just a 10% chance to live.
You're telling me that, I don't know. I mean, like, to be honest, if we're being 100% objective here, it is so much ore loss to get shot by a guy with no arms and hands. Like, that is, imagine, like, getting shot in general, a little bit embarrassing, depending on the circumstance. Maybe you do it in a heroic manner. It's not as embarrassing, but just getting shot, that's ore loss. Getting shot by a guy with no arms and legs and fingers, you might as well kill yourself. Like, if you didn't die, you might as well kill yourself. Like, that's crazy. How does this even happen? How is he allowed to drive a car? How is he allowed to own a gun? And how does he pull a motherfucking trigger? Like, it is actually just one of the craziest things I've ever seen in my life. I'm literally questioning reality. I saw that and I was like, what the fuck? That's real. So I don't know. There's not much more I can report on with it. It's just like so fucking absurd. It's just so crazy. It literally sounds like an SNL skit. Guy with no arms and legs fucking kills somebody. It's like, what? How? How is that possible? Someone said, I don't think this guy's got a leg to stand on. He's guilty. Yeah, dude. That's a good one. Dude, it's just crazy. Like, how does this even happen? Seriously, how does it happen? All right, let's move on with the show. Like I said, we only have a couple other things I want to talk about. I want to show this Matt Walsh clip where he talks about the Greg Bovino thing a little bit. Greg Bovino was the guy who got pushed out of ICE, and he was the one who wanted 100 million deportations. And it seems like he was the guy behind the scenes who was truly driving the deportations. And here's Matt Walsh's take, and I tend to agree with Matt Walsh a lot more recently.
This is a major blunder from a PR standpoint and a strategic standpoint. And the administration cannot allow anything like that to happen again. And Bovino needs to remain in full command in Minneapolis. As if to emphasize the point, the reports that Bovino was being fired were immediately celebrated by Open Borders Marxists and their leaders in the Democrat Party. Gavin Newsom, for example, posted this message, quote, Gestapo Greg is out. Keep the pressure up. It's working. Now, it goes without saying that if any decision by this administration produces that kind of response from Gavin Newsom, then it was the wrong decision, period. There doesn't really need to be any more discussion. Any policy decision that emboldens an anti-American fraudster and degenerate like Gavin Newsom and that encourages domestic terrorists in the Democrat Party should be reversed immediately.
And the reason they're forcing this guy out is two reasons. One, it sounds like he made a Jewish joke behind closed doors that people are not letting go of. No fucking surprise. They have that victim mentality. They never let go of anything. But that's one major reason. And then another major reason is Donald Trump is just outright canceling deportations. And we'll kind of use this to transition into our next and final topic. But Donald Trump basically campaigned on the idea of mass deportations, and he even said, it's driven my poll numbers down so far, it's so unpopular, mass deportations, we're not going to do it anymore. It's not unpopular among his base, it's unpopular among people like Joe Rogan and liberals, etc. And then Donald Trump says, it doesn't matter if the poll numbers go down, we're going to go to war with Iran. So he's willing to go to war with Iran, risk American lives, but he's not willing to do the mass deportations that he's literally campaigned on since he came down the golden escalator. Absolute bullshit. And this is why Donald Trump is a coward. Donald Trump is sold out on everything America first. He is not doing what we voted him to do. And Bovino wanted over 100 million deportations. And sure, that number is not achievable. But what is achievable? You could theoretically get 10 million, 8 million, 5 million, 6 million. How about that? That number seems to pop up fucking everywhere. But no, Donald Trump has gotten less than 300,000 so far. They were lying about like the self-deportation numbers. They were parading around like it's over 2 million. And then they came out, it was like 70,000. 70,000. Like, that's crazy. Imagine you're being told you're getting a $2 million, like, bonus for work for that year. And then you get a $70,000 bonus. Like, sure, it's still all right, but it's not fucking 2 million. It's such a massive difference. 70,000 to 2 fucking million. We need these people the fuck out of our country. Makes me sick that we're allowing them to just stay in this country right now. But okay. let's go on to the last thing, which is with Donald Trump, or not Donald Trump, with Joe Ken and TPUSA. This seems to be ramping up, and there's this video I want to show you guys. We'll watch this, and then we'll talk about it. But Joe Ken, in his interview with Tucker Carlson, hinted at the idea that there was foreign involvement in the murder of Charlie Kirk, that the administration covered that up, that the administration prevented counterterrorism from looking into different leads about foreign involvement, specifically pertaining to mainly Israel, is what it seemed to be hinting at. And this is something that Candace has been saying a while, and I've been saying for a while that Candace is a retard, and I'm not saying it because she's investigating it. I'm not saying it because she even thinks it's Israel. I haven't even completely written that off the table. But what I do think she's a retard for is a lot of her fucking stupid theories, like, and her talking about her dreams. Like, that's the biggest problem, and if people can't see that, then they're fucking stupid as well. But a woman talking about her dreams is useless. A woman with facts is a little better, but a woman talking about her dreams is like, who fucking cares? All women do that. It's so fucking retarded. But we need to get to the bottom of this, and I keep saying, like, you know, we kind of should wait a little bit, you know, even though that sounds counterproductive, because there could be just overwhelming evidence that we haven't seen against Tyler Robinson. And I do think Tyler Robinson's the one who took the shot. I think there's a lot of evidence that we do know of to show that. But the question is, who else was involved behind the scenes? Who radicalized him in these Discord servers? Who else knew about it beforehand? Who was George Zinn, the guy who got arrested on the day of, who then ended up having child porn on his phone, who was, like, weirdly there on 9/11? Is, like, there's a lot of unanswered questions that we need the answers to. And I don't know, maybe Joe Kent will be able to shine light on this, but, like, a big thing that I keep having to remind people about this is Joe Kent is controlled. Joe Kent is an ex-CIA guy, and sure, you can make an argument that, like, maybe that makes him a little bit more credible, but at the same time, equally, it makes it so you have to be just as cautious when listening to everything he says. But let's watch this quick video of the TPUSA guys talking about Joe Kent possibly testifying for Tyler Robinson, because Joe Kent is now saying he might testify, saying that there is information that Israel was involved.
Some people are so obsessed with these same conspiracies that they concoct for every other thing that ever happens. And so they have to shove it into this one too, because they care more about their conspiracy theories than about the person who murdered my friend facing justice. I am fed up with it.
Yeah, and you should be. And this is, I mean, this is a tough job for us today, to be honest, because this is really personal. I have been open to everything. I think, candidly, I don't get enough credit for even the fact that I shared these group chats in the first place. We shared a lot of information about trans, about Charlie, how Charlie was more concerned about than any other community about the trans coming after him. You want to know the truth? That's actually the truth. I heard over the course of the last 2 years of Charlie's life, probably about 50 references of how he knew that trans Tifa was going to come after him. And he was worried about that. That's the truth. Never mentioned one time about the Jews. Okay? Never once. And
someone said Trump's speaking live right now. What's he talking about? I actually see that. I see that on the side here now. Fox News Watch Live President Trump. All right, we'll go to Trump Live. Let me talk about this really quick, and then we'll go to Trump Live. Let's finish this video. I'll talk about it for a couple minutes. We'll run through it. Then we'll go to Trump Live.
Here's why it's so frustrating, is because there is going to be even more evidence that is presented to the public in May at the evidentiary hearing, okay? And it's a mountain of evidence, some of which has been made public, some of which has not been made public yet. And the prosecution is going to lay out its case against Tyler Robinson. And I'm told it's a whopper. I'm told they've got this guy dead to rights. And meanwhile, you have government officials that are now saying on the record to journalists they are willing to testify on behalf of the defense to get, ostensibly, to get Tyler Robinson off the hook for something that he did. And so the level of betrayal that I currently feel,
I think that's crazy, though, because if there is evidence to show that there was other people involved, that should be shown. And the fact that they're going against that idea is extremely suspicious. To be honest, this right here is pretty vindicating for Candace.
Dramatic and extreme. The level of just frustration, the idiocy that is on full display, we have to call it out, because if this ends up screwing up the jury pool, if this ends up in some ways getting a hung jury, getting this case thrown out, or even just getting the death penalty off the case, off the potential list of consequences here, I'm not going to be happy with that.
Well, I want all evidence to be made available. And I keep saying this, that this should be one of the most public trials of all time. And it's extremely suspicious that they don't want people to testify who could have alternative evidence. Because I don't even think Joe Kent's arguing that Tyler Robinson didn't take the shot. I think he is making the argument he did take the shot, but there were other people involved who radicalized him, who convinced him to do this, who told him he would be able to get away, or, whatever the case may be. And that he was just the dummy, the trigger man in this entire operation, that it was a larger operation. And the more time that goes on, it seems like that's possible. The more Erica Kirk keeps spazzing out and acting weird, the more we keep seeing different evidence from different people online. And again, Candace has brought some decent evidence forward, but not a ton. I wish there was a lot more. You'd think with her access, she would be able to get more. But the problem is Candace just spent so much time on such stupid fucking theories that she's probably distracted herself from actually getting to the answers on this. Candace is spending too much fucking time thinking about her dreams and stupid shit like that. That's a huge fucking problem. When the person investigating this over everybody, who's the most funded in this, is literally just focused on, oh, I had a dream that Charlie visited me. It's like, okay, you stupid bitch. Shut up. Nobody fucking wants to hear about a woman's dreams. We want results. This is why we don't like women in politics, because they talk about their fucking dreams. Who fucking cares about your dreams? But to wrap it up, to talk about it for a minute, then we'll see what Trump's saying and we'll go to our comments. I really think, I think Joe Kent should testify. I think it would be good for the case to hear that side of the story. And like I said before, and this will be the final thing I say about it, I think this should be the most public hearing of all time. I think what they did with the OJ hearing is what they need to do with this times 10. This should be on C-SPAN. This should be live broadcasted on the White House channel. This should be broadcasted on every major channel every day, live streaming for anyone to tune into the courtroom and listen to what's happening at any fucking point. Charlie Kirk is somebody who had millions of people on his side. Charlie Kirk is somebody who could have snapped his finger and summoned millions of young men. That is what true power is. They want to talk about what is true power? What is real power? Real power is the ability that people like Nick Fuentes and Charlie Kirk have, where in an instant, with a snap of a finger, one sentence on a live stream, they could have 1 million people standing in front of the Capitol or the White House. They could have 1 million people in any major fucking city around the country ready to move and mobilize. That is true power. The ability to mobilize young men, the ability to have young men willing to go and fall at your order. That is what true power is, and Charlie Kirk had that. And it's sad to see that he's gone. It's so, because we're feeling it in real time. I was so devastated when he got assassinated. And it's even more devastating almost now when you see, how everything spiraled after. The world has been spiraling since Charlie was assassinated. We have seen the continuous burial of the Epstein files, something he wouldn't have stood for. We have seen the Iran war happen, something I think he would have spoke out against. We've seen them cancel mass deportations, something he definitely would have stood against. Charlie Kirk was the ear between Donald Trump and the youth, and Donald Trump doesn't have that anymore. Charlie Kirk was somebody who inspired millions, and beyond that, his most important thing, and who he really was, is somebody who brought millions back to Christ. And we lost that, and it's extremely sad. And for them to want to, make this a private, no, make this the most public motherfucking event of all time. Let us see. We had to watch him get murdered. We had to watch a bullet rip through his neck and him gushing not to be graphic, but we all saw it in 4K. We saw it in 4K. We watched it happen in real time. And now they want to say we can't see this? Fuck you. Show it all. Show the entire case. Show the jury selection. Show every piece of it. And the fact that they won't should tell you something. Okay, let's see maybe what Trump's talking about. And then we will move on to our comments. Oh, he's speaking at a fundraising dinner. I mean, that's stupid. Okay, never mind. We're not going to tune into that. Who gives a shit? It's a fundraising dinner. Who gives a fuck? Okay, but that's been the entire show. let's get our comments pulled up here. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for being fans of the show. Remember to like, smash the follow button, leave a comment. We read all the comments at the end of each show. Rate the show 5 stars on Spotify. Follow me on X, Instagram, whatever platform you're watching on. And make sure to join my Telegram channel by scanning the code up in the corner. Someone said, yes, King. Okay, that's a little weird, but thank you. I don't know every position he has, so I'm unclear. Like, I don't know if he thinks, like, IQ is genetic, so maybe there. Yeah, I disagree with him on women voting. I don't think women should vote. He does. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Nothing major, though. Like, that's probably the biggest thing. I'd have to think about it. I liked it. I thought the people on the Crazy People podcast were awesome. Or I only met the one guy, but honestly, one of my favorite collabs I've done. I really enjoyed it. More and more the time goes on, I think it's possible that Israel killed him. Oh, motherfucker. Someone said they can't hear the comments. Give me one sec. So I had it muted. I'm a cunt. Okay, I'm gonna play the comments again. I already kind of responded. I'll give like a 1-sentence response to each. My bad.
Do you disagree with James Fishback on anything major?
That one, I don't need to. Everyone knows the answer. I just said it.
If you just listen to this, it sounded like a job interview, not a podcast interview. Just how the questions were asked. Something about it IDK.
I liked it. I liked it a lot.
I was listening to CK on Tucker where he was talking about how the younger generations have been ripped off and tricked into debt slavery. I remember thinking Charlie is finally turned.
Yeah, why did YouTube just, what happened with YouTube there a second ago? YouTube just got fucked up. What's going on with YouTube here? Not sure. But, okay. Oh, it looks like it's fixed now. Hopefully you guys can hear the comments now. I fixed the audio. But yeah, that was the episode where they were talking about Klarna and buy now, pay later and all that. Yeah, like I said, more and more time goes on, I think it's possible.
I was raised Catholic but now non-denominational. I don't believe in hell, namely it's not my job to hold judgment. My role is to convert and lead a life of Christ. My God is a God of love and Jesus died for all sins. I flirt with the idea of reincarnation as there are tons of instances where children claim to have lived a different life like non-conscious age. Johnny Cash flirted with it too. Beard Guy says heaven isn't open and I have to draw that as well. The rapture is heaven opening.
Yeah, I mean, I disagree. We don't have to have a theological debate right now, but I mean, you know my opinion. I'm Catholic.
America First needs to divorce Christianity.
That's America First is a Catholic movement.
It's a secular nation, bud.
It's a Christian nation.
Unless you mean it's culturally Christian, James. Then that's fair.
Callie Groiper, the fucking tranny, just joined in and goes, discount America First. Okay, Tran, have a good day. Like, who gives a shit about you? Literally nobody.
Thank you, James, for joining me on the Crazy People podcast.
Loved it.
And thank
it.
you to everybody for watching, even though I have subpar equipment. I'll have better equipment in the near future. Please like and subscribe to Crazy People podcast on YouTube and Facebook. My heart goes out to the fans of America Unfiltered.
My heart goes out to you too, brother. Everybody go follow him on Facebook, YouTube. I loved it. I hope to do a collab with them again sometime soon. I really enjoyed the conversation. It was a lot different from a lot of the collabs I've done, in like a really positive way. It felt like an intelligent conversation.
Are you also cool with war in the Middle East if the Pope okays it? What is America First about that?
The Pope wouldn't be okay with that, so that's a retarded question.
Until he isn't anymore. At which point you'll happily die for Israel. Good for you.
Die for Israel? Yeah, no, sorry. Why would I do that? Like, the only way I would, like, if you think the Pope would have Americans go die for Israel, you're retarded. If anything, he would have us go take Israel back, if anything. And I think that's what I said that you're referring to.
I don't know too much about the new Pope, but in my eyes, the Vatican and Israel are both super corrupt and for some reason love protecting pedophiles.
Oh, we had our problems. We got rid of the problems, though. Israel doesn't get rid of it. I feel like there's a difference. Oh, come on. The hostility.
James, the question was if the Pope were okay with the war, would you be cool with it? It's not saying that the Pope is okay with the war. It's saying if he were to be okay with it.
So if this thing that would never happened, how would you react? Okay, shut the fuck up. Like, the stupid shit like that is why I think you're a retard, Jamin. If this thing that never happened, how would you react? It's like, kill yourself. That's how I'd react.
Yes, Israel unalived Charlie Kirk. He took their corrupt money unaware that he was essentially doing a deal with Satan. Once he realized that, he did the right thing which cost him his life. Everyone is waking up to this. I love the noticing. There is still absolutely no proof that Israel killed Charlie Kirk. Oh yeah? Orange Man will save you, my Nickelodeon. Just take your COVID boosters and everything will be okay. I'm not a Trump supporter anymore, buddy. IDK why he'd want to save me.
Someone says, great pod, good honest conversation between you guys. Definitely following Crazy People pod. Hell yeah. Yeah, they were great.
Next time talk about secession.
Like, what specifically about it do you want us to talk about? Like, just the idea of it in general, or, like, what do you want us to talk about? Like, that's just a little vague.
Definitely a good show. Feel like you guys could dive deeper into it more. Also, I think that this has something to do with Epstein, as he did say no new wars cause it now put him in a position where he had to drop sanctions. Surely he didn't want to.
Yeah, I mean, Donald Trump's talking out on... Did you see the stuff about the negotiation? I didn't cover it because I knew Nick would, but it's like, it's so fucking ridiculous.
Who's the boss speaking about hitting women and Candace blah blah?
Me, bitch,
you two are
me.
fucktards.
Because I said I want to hit a woman, I'm a fucktard? Okay, sick. Like, oh, maybe I'll hit you, bitch. Like,
Mick Cuckleberry? What are 12 years old Natty always bringing the heat, brainwashed jackass?
What the fuck did I just listen to?
James is way too emotional and can't handle it when Grandma's boy dishes out insults that aren't even half as bad as the insults James says to his commenters.
Yeah, because I have no obligation to fucking read any of these comments. I have zero obligation to. I do it just to interact with people. And when it's somebody who's just trolling my comments every day, yeah, why would I be nice to them? I'll tell him to kill himself daily.
James is going to give you that 2-piece and a soda. Did Trump even really get shot in the ear? Or did he hit his head on the podium or the Secret Service guy's holster when he ran in? For a shameless self-promoter, he never talks about this and it's very strange. Lots of blood, but ear was fine. Like a week or two later, he is just a geriatric fucker who bled profusely.
No, I think he did get shot.
Doctors confirmed he was shot, so IDK WTF we're on.
I think this is one rare time that me and Jamin are going to agree.
It was a satanic ritual. No, he was not shot. All to help the masses support Zio-Don. Don't listen to proud American Bears fan. He has a low IQ. The only way you can say he wasn't shot in the ear is if you watched the video and are too stupid to believe your own eyes.
I love how Jamin can watch that video and agree that Trump got shot, but he can't watch the video of the woman hitting the ICE officer with their car and agree that he hit her with the car, or she hit him with the car. He's like, no, I didn't see it in that video, but I see the bullet whizzing by at 1,200 feet a second. It's like, okay, buddy. Like, I agree with you on that point, but it's just so funny that you can't see the other one.
The women, the blacks, the gays, the trannies, the Muslims, and so on. But who could have possibly wanted the country to turn into this and have the power to make it happen? Enter the tiny hats. This is what the masses fail to see.
Yeah, it's a big part of it. I mean, you look behind all these like really liberal establishments and you see who started them or who's on the boards or who's behind them. It's always the tiny hats.
We need to invest in getting this man some better equipment. He would probably pick up some viewers pretty quickly. I'm talking about the guy you're talking to. Yours doesn't seem too bad to me.
I don't even know if it was his equipment. I think it was just we were doing it on Google Meet, which isn't like, you know, reliable all the time. But maybe, I don't know. Either way, I like the show a lot.
What do you think is the likelihood of the SAVE Act getting passed?
Like, do you want to like, I don't know. I think it will. I think it most likely will.
There is no hope for these lost souls. I'll never understand the mindset you boys have been brainwashed with. I believe in America first, that's the way it should be. Christian FP, get off this Chanel, not sure why you're into this shit. Bears fan, good luck to ya. Uncle Rogue, never really been a fan of them brown noser types. Whitefire, go fuck yourself pussy. Thank God JP is a talentless used tampon, that wimpy lip voice won't reach many. See you on the other side, fellas.
You realize it's the top 5% show in the world, pussy.
Go on Parker or Dean's Live tomorrow and get mogged on the unitary executive theory.
Dude, I'm not fucking sitting in a waiting lobby for like an hour and a half like I did in the past. Like I did that when I first started this. I had time to do that. I don't have time to fucking sit in a waiting lobby for an hour and a half. If they want to debate, I'll debate, but I'm not going to fucking sit in their waiting lobby.
You said you're fine to go and fight a war in the Middle East as long as the Pope asked for it. Are you crazy? Catholics are about to get kicked out of America first.
That's retarded. That's the dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard.
2054 respectfully. You can tell that you haven't listened to Candace's shows. Just clips. I can't speak with certainty on her motives, but grifter does not seem appropriate. One of her best friends confide in her literally days before that he's worried they'll kill him. Then it happens and nothing makes sense. Number 1 on the list. 3006 thinking phase. And immediately TPUSA's lying. Candace busts them over and over. Often because of she let TPUSA lies, then CO drops the rest. 2330 Mitch Snow? You never watched.
First of all, I watch almost every day. And second of all, you're skipping over the big part. I love when people do this. They're like, you're wrong, but I'm going to selectively pick what you said instead of just highlighting everything you actually said with context, you fucking cunt. Like, I said she's a grifter because she'll say, and you'll find out more tomorrow. It's like, if you know the information today, give it today, you stupid bitch. That is literally the definition of being a grifter, is prolonging how long it takes you to give out that information because you want people to tune in the next day. If you have information today, give it today. Don't give a small piece every day of the fucking week so you can get your show loaded up with viewers every day. That's called just being a cunt and a grifter. You're such a fucking moron. Like, people like you are literal retards.
Only read proper, respectful, intelligent comments. Feel free to skip over people, bro. This is your show, man.
I mean, I don't mind reading the fucking annoying ones, but it's like some of them I get so annoyed. Like, mainly, like, what annoys me the most is the high character count comments. Like, if you utilize every character in the character count for your comment, fuck you. You're worth, like, fuck you at that point. I fucking despise those people. So fucking, because I don't want to fucking read it. And why are you writing that much? Why do you think I want to hear that? Like, I like a lot of my viewers. I like interacting with them. And to be honest, I love doing the comments. It's a fun part of every show. Even though I crash out every fucking day, it's a fun part of every show. But then, like, there are the people who just troll the comments and who write, like, the dumbest shit I've ever heard. And it's like, do I really have to explain to this person why they're the most retarded person I've ever fucking interacted with? Like, I feel like they should just know. Like, if they haven't realized at this point in life that they are that retarded, they cannot be saved. I'm not going to be able to be the one to fucking fix them. But we're not gonna let it ruin our night, guys. We're not gonna let it ruin the night. We're gonna have a good night. I wanna give a shout out to our donators for the show today. I don't know why. Like, I don't know if anyone did or didn't donate on Rumble today. Possibly, possibly not. Rumble's been really weird about notifying me. So if someone did and I miss it, sorry about that. But I want to shout out Groiper's mom, EHC Groiper, and JT Strongbow. Thank you guys for the donations for the kick subs tonight. Very appreciated. Huge shout out to you guys. I want to thank everyone for tuning into the show, for being fans of the show. Remember to like, smash the follow button, leave a comment. We read all the comments at the end of each show. Rate the show 5 stars on Spotify. Follow me on X, Instagram, YouTube, Kick, Twitch. Actually, we're temporarily banned on Twitch for hateful conduct. Yay. It's crazy it took that long, though. I was the guy who's been saying crazy shit on Twitch for a long time. Finally got banned, though. Finally got banned. I knew that one was going to happen. But what are you going to do? All right, but follow on every platform and join my Telegram channel. Stay updated on all things America Unfiltered. But with that, we're going to sign off. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for being fans of the show. See you guys tomorrow night on Thursday. Have a blessed night.